Chapter 64:30. So he asked, "Do you know what is the full name of this person? Where is he from?" "I don't know," Luster answered truthfully. The highest-ranking official who came to Duke Mining before was the Special Envoy. She was brought here by the Special Envoy a few days ago. He said that she would supervise the upgrading and transformation of Duke Mining. In addition, she would also complete the major blood transfusion of Duke Mining. Charlie asked, "The major blood transfusion should be to separate you from your family and brothers, right?" "Yes." Luster nodded and said, "This move is insidious and vicious. I guess the Lord is worried that we, the cavalry guards, will defect. So she took our families as hostages. Moreover, if we want to reunite with our families in the future, we have to risk our lives to do meritorious deeds. Therefore, this strategy can not only stop our rebellious hearts, but also make us risk our lives to make meritorious deeds for the Lord." Charlie hummed and asked him, "Will the Death Soldiers participate in the major blood transfusion?" Luster said, "I really don't know about this. According to Lilia, the current major blood transfusion should only be the cavalry guards. After all, the Death Soldiers are larger in size than the cavalry guards, and they are more difficult to operate." After that, he looked at Charlie and asked nervously and expectantly, "Sir, please save us. As long as we can escape from the clutches of the warrior's den. We, the cavalry guards, are willing to serve you wholeheartedly." Charlie pondered for a moment and said, "I can save you. The reason I came here is to take you all out of here. I don't need you to serve me wholeheartedly. I just need you to help me deal with the warrior's den when I need you. After the warrior's den is eradicated, you can regain your freedom. This is not an empty promise, because if the warrior's den is not eradicated, even if I give you freedom immediately, you will not be able to escape death. So if you want to live freely in the sun with your family, you must first eradicate the warrior's den." Luster said without hesitation, "I understand what you said, sir. As long as the warrior's den is not eliminated, my family and I will never have peace." After that, he suddenly remembered the toxins in his body, and hurriedly asked, "Sir, I dare to ask, you should have a way to remove the evil poison in our bodies, right? If the evil poison is not removed, all of us will die suddenly in a few days." Charlie nodded and said calmly, "Don't worry. I naturally have a way to completely remove the toxins in your body. Otherwise I wouldn't do this useless work." Having said that, Charlie said, "Some time ago, I took away an entire garrison of cavalry guards, death warriors, and their families from Cyprus. I have placed those people in a very safe place now. If nothing unexpected happens, I will also place you there. But there are a lot of people here, and it is inland. So it is difficult for me to take everyone away at once without being exposed." Luster said nervously, "Sir, according to what Lilia said, the big change may start in 3 days. After 3 days, even if we haven't replaced people here, other garrisons will have people coming. If we are delayed on the road for 1 day, someone will come in 4 days at the latest. If we can't evacuate all before then, I'm afraid we will be exposed." Charlie nodded and said, "Time is indeed very short. I have arranged a transfer place. I originally wanted to send people one after another in the next period of time. But now it seems that there is not much time for me to prepare. Tomorrow, or even tonight at the earliest, the first batch of people must be sent out." At this point, Charlie said again, "Next, I need you to cooperate with me with all your strength. Not only must you divide everyone into batches and evacuate them one by one, but you must also make sure that everyone obeys the command 100%. When you formulate the evacuation batches, you must ensure that someone works in the refinery until the last day. Because the phosphate you send to the port of Casablanca every day cannot be stopped. Once it stops, the more trade in Casablanca will be aware of it and rush over from there. It will take more than 2 hours to drive there at the fastest." Luster solemnly assured, "Don't worry, sir, I will definitely coordinate the personnel. Since you want to take us and the death squad away, You can let the Death Squad and their families go first. We will stay and work overtime to mine enough phosphate ore first. And then let the refinery work overtime to produce enough finished products. Finally, leave a transport team here to stand the last shift. And send the last truck of phosphate smoothly. Charlie saw that he was willing to let the Death Squad evacuate first. And at the same time, he could sort out the things very clearly. He was somewhat sure of his character and ability to do things. So he nodded with satisfaction and said, "Okay, as long as we do everything to the extreme. We will definitely make these 11,000 people disappear from Morocco under the nose of the warriors' den." Although Charlie was confident, Luster was somewhat worried. He could not help but ask Charlie, "Sir, how do you plan to deal with Lilia? Her strength is unfathomable. If you need, I can organize the strongest brothers in the cavalry guard to kill her together." Charlie said, "Since she is a senior official in the Right Army Governor's office, she is still useful to me. I can't just kill her." After that, he asked, "What is the organizational structure of your cavalry guard?" Luster said, "The cavalry guard is divided into 3 battalions, 9 flags, and 27 teams. Each of the 3 battalions has a chief captain and a deputy chief captain. Each flag has a chief captain and a deputy chief captain. Each team has a captain and a deputy captain.